Use psychology to improve your writing with an LMHC who loves to write. Today we're discussing attachment styles, which is the theoretical belief that all of our relationships, friendships, romantic relationships, etc., have a foundational level that was built when we were infants or tiny children based on whether or not our needs were met by our caregivers. Our first attachment style is the secure attachment style. If in childhood your character's needs were consistently being met, or they at least had a caregiver that was consistently demonstrating the effort to meet their needs, they're going to grow up with a great sense of confidence, they're going to bond well and be willing to make relationships well with others, and they're not hesitant to seek comfort from those they have bonded with, but they are overall independent. They're not afraid to wander out into the unknown, knowing that they have the security of their relationships behind them. Next up, we have the anxious ambivalent attachment style. This is somebody whose needs consistently were not met, and so they develop a sense of distrust both towards people and towards the environment. They don't feel that other people are going to meet their needs, but they also consistently don't feel the environment is going to be safe. However, they are also constantly seeking approval from others and seeking the sense that they are loved. But even when that is shown to them, they struggle with really feeling that they are loved. They can't seem to shake off that doubt. Therefore, it's really hard for them to demonstrate consistent, genuine love. They might show these big efforts of love, but it's hard for them to do it in a way that really meets the other person's needs. As a result, they kind of end up becoming emotionally dependent, where they're in this constant cycle of not feeling secure in the relationship, but constantly being afraid of being abandoned. Next up, we have the avoidant attachment style. They have decided it is a fact that they are unlovable and insignificant, and therefore their needs will always be met, so it's not worth the pain of trying, and they avoid intimacy and avoid bonding with others. Lastly, we have the disorganized type. According to the research on attachment styles, this type is most commonly found in children who grow up with caregivers that have pretty significant mental health needs that go unmet. So they have a complete lack of stability in whether their caregiver is reliable or not. Their caregivers are usually very unpredictable. So you end up with a combination of the anxious ambivalent type and the avoidant type. These individuals are more likely to become aggressive, and they're more likely to experience a wide range of trauma responses. If you're looking for some ideas of how you can help a character that has an anxious, ambivalent, avoidant, or disorganized style grow and be able to bond with your characters that have secure attachments, I recommend checking out my videos on these topics, cognitive dissonance and the Gottman Sound House. But leave some comments discussing what you would do to help your characters thrive with their attachment styles.